Hello everyone and welcome to this new Extremecraft episode. Today I'm here with this small rabbit next to me and we are gonna make a new bug. So let's get started. So where I am? Well, I'm very far from the spawn of the world, as you can see here, and I'm in an ice mountain biome. But why, my little friend, I'm here? Well, essentially, I'm working on another farm, and since I need a lot of time for finish the farm, I want to publish something, and I found this interesting bug. So I'm now going to explain what I'm going to do, because there is a huge machine that I need to build. You probably already guessed from the title or the thumbnail of this video what I'm going to do right now, but it's okay. Anyway, I'm going to explain you right now. So in 1.12.2 forget the packet ice is not very easy because there is not the crafting recipe. Don't pay attention to these weird bugs. There is not the crafting recipe with the ice, but we need to mine manually the ice spikes from the ice spike biome. And first of all, the ice spike biome is very rare, and second, there are not a lot of resources, particularly the packet ice that we can get from the biome. So there is this beautiful bug which consists in a flying machine that move all these blocks in unpopulated chunks, and when we go to populate these chunks, the ice spikes generate from this height where there are the blocks and go straight down to the bottom. So they fill completely the air between the roof and the floor, and in this way we have a huge amount of ice spikes and pocket ice. So in this case I made a very small fly machine because there are bigger one, but I want to explain you a little bit how this machine works, because well, it's simple, but I think that it needs an explanation. So now I cannot go further because I'm going to populate the chunks with the ice spikes, and this is not a good thing. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm gonna put my render distance on 2 chunks and I'm gonna build everything, and then I'm gonna see with MCA selector if I for some reason loaded a few chunks with the ice spikes, and in that case I'm gonna delete them and nothing, I can run the machine. So basically it's very simple, but I like to have this bug in my world. Unfortunately this works only up to 1.12.2 from the 1.13 and so on this doesn't work anymore, and so it's a interesting bug of this version. Perfect. I'll see you when I finish to build the farm. And don't farm. It's not a farm because you can use only one time. But see you when I finish the ice spike generation. Okay, so I built the entire fly machine that right now we can't see. Well, anyway, I'm ready for run it. So I'm gonna run the first part of the fly machine. So in this way we can send one chunk, one node, one chunk, one node, and so on into the unloaded chunks. Then when I finish, I go back and build another machine like that push the blocks of the blocks into the other chunks. In this way I can get more ice spikes. Why we do this? Well, this is an interesting question. If I understood correctly, it's because if we send all the fly machine together into the unloaded chunks, well, they are gonna populate the chunks nearby, so we need to send only one chunk at a time. Only a fly machine per chunk at a time, as you can see. Okay, so we can start. I need to do this manually, so it's gonna take a while, actually. And I need to do it when we are not in the autosave detection. So as you can see, I send it forward for one block. Nothing. I need to repeat this process for a lot of blocks. And this is going to be very long. Oh my gosh. And you can probably think, why don't you use an automatic fly machine? Well, because during the autosave I need to wait. I cannot, I don't want to use the fly machine during the autosave detection. Interesting. So fast. Well, see you later. Okay, well, I think that I reached the limit. Essentially, while I was pushing the machines forward, sometimes I clicked here with the flint steel where there was an autosave, so I broke a lot of my fly machines. And yeah, for that I probably not going to get a lot of ice spikes. I don't know how much. In the meantime, I take a bunch of bottle of the enchantments, otherwise I cannot repair my flint and steel. Anyway, let's find out how many ice spikes I got. Oh my gosh. They are loading, yeah. There they are. Don't pay attention to the lines here. They are simply there because I delete the chunks before push all the machine forward. So interesting, because here, as you can see, for the problem of the autosave detector, they have not pushed the block forward, and I broke the entire system. And this for 4, because as you can see in 4 lines, there are not ice spikes. Without this problem, probably I could get more of the ice spikes, but well, this was not made for have a farm or get some resources. It was only because it was a fun bug, I think, interesting to have in my world. Yeah, so this is interesting. I also gonna put the schematic on my server Discord if you want to replicate this in your Minecraft world. Pay attention only on one thing. On the schematic here there is a fly machine that push the 2 lines together. This is wrong, because you need to push only one line at a time. So this is the creative world where I did the test. You're gonna see this schematic with this machine. Don't build this, because we need, first of all, we need to push the fly machine here that are lower, and in this way we can push all the fly machines here into the populated chunks. Then we can push the other one that are in the higher level, and we push them forward. Obviously, if you want, you can expand the width of the roof, or even you can increase the number of the flame machines that you need here. I did in this way because, well, the biome it was very small, and in the end I didn't get a lot of ice spikes. But anyway, so you don't want to build this flame machine here. You want to make something like that, a very simple flame machine where you need only to use the flint and steel like that. In this way you can simply use the flint and steel and the flame machine go one block forward, and you're okay with this. Well, obviously this is gonna take a lot of time, but it's important because you need to push the flame machine one block forward only when there is not the autosave detector, and you need to make the calculations very accurate. Otherwise you're gonna break very easily the machine, as I did. So yeah. Oh gosh, it was difficult to place that piece down. Anyway, you do in this way. You first of all need to push this flame machine and then the other one when you have finished. The design here is for 21 chunks. So you stay here, you put your server and your render distance on 21, sorry, and then you can flick here you can use here the flint and steel and push the flame machine one block forward. And obviously there will be there will be a huge lag spike because here there are a lot of light updates. On server, if you use carpet, there is a non-vanilla feature called new light that if you turn it on, obviously now I'm a single player so it doesn't work, but if you turn it on, well, it removes completely the light updates from the roof here to the bottom, but it's not vanilla, and yeah, I did it without, and this took me a bunch of hours. Yeah, if you want to do it without the lag, you can do it this way. I recommend you to do a backup before building the flying machine, and also I build it here very attached to the border of the biome. In this way, when I push a little bit the roof into the new chunks, well, I'm sure that I'm already in the chunks that are not being populated yet, and I can generate ice spikes here that goes from here the roof to the floor, if we can call it a floor, and this roof, but it's okay. Another important thing, I put every single piece of the roof inside the chunk, as you can see. And yeah, obviously when you're gonna build the flying machine here on survival, you obviously need to put the render distance on true, as you can see, but you're gonna load some chunks, so this is not a problem because I did the same thing, and obviously I loaded a bunch of chunks here, and I use an external program like MC selector for delete the chunks, and since this is a backup of my word, as you can see here there are the lines of where I delete the chunks. I can do a very quick tutorial if you want. So this is the world, and this is my original spawn of the world. Now, if I zoom out a little bit here, as you can see, you can take a look. There is the ice spike generator, or you can call it as you want, and I can select an area like this. I can go here, delete the selected chunks, and now when I log in to the world, these chunks are not, they don't exist anymore, so the game is gonna generate them like it was the first time. And if we are here, when we push the machine into the chunks over there, the chunks are not being loaded yet, so when we generated the ice spikes, they are here on the top of the chunk. For save, you need only to close your MCA selector and go back into the game. And as you can see, now the chunks are loading, and yeah, the only thing is that you get this terrible line of dirt, of grass without the snow, but yeah, unfortunately we cannot do nothing about that. But it still is ice plane, so when it's snow, the snow layer is gonna be here, and there is no grass. Crazy. Anyway, I think that is all for the explanation of this machine, where that is terribly stupid to use, but yeah, if you do something wrong, you're gonna break everything. And I don't know why I'm invisible. Okay. Okay, we are bugs. And also I want to thank xiej, or I hope to have said it correctly, who helped me understand how this machine works. Thank you so much. And yeah, I think that I'm gonna end here this Extremecraft video. Yeah, unfortunately this video is not gonna be very long, but at least we have did something interesting. In this period of time I have not a lot of time for make videos, unfortunately, and even for play Minecraft, but I'm gonna do other things in the meantime. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna publish sooner or later a video on a very interesting farm, but no spoiler for now. Maybe if you follow my Discord server, you can see a small picture of the new farm that I'm building. Okay, so anyway, thank you for watching, and see you in the next Extremecraft episode. Bye bye!